G'day, this is a game level design video aimed at giving you an introduction on some of the important things you need to think about when you make a game. The key points from this video have come from the Skype call that James, our ICT technician, and a number of students did with Paul Taylor last week on Skype. I'm going to be going through 4 key points. Now, the first key point we want to look at is, are you making a game or are you making something that someone plays? The difference with that is if they're playing, they don't really have a goal. Playing is just something you do entirely for fun and you don't learn anything or you're not challenged when you do it. Your game should be something that challenges people. It's making them think about how they're going to solve the problem. Okay, they've got some sort of goal they have to achieve and they've got skills that they need to build. Now, the example there is with Angry Birds. So if Angry Birds just had every game, every level was a stack of bricks, a pig sitting on the top, and you fire the bird at them, and it was exactly the same. The levels never changed. There was no wooden or ice or stone bricks. The birds were the same. The pigs were all just as easy to destroy. There's no challenge there. It doesn't get harder as the game goes on. Okay? It has a clear goal in Angry Birds, is to destroy all the pigs. And you build on skills. So as you play, you get different bird options, you get different pig options. And you have to learn how to manipulate those birds in the best possible way. So when you're making a game, you need to think about, is it a game or is it just something that involves a character running around and not really challenging yourself? So key point number 2 is all about design. One of the first things we often do is sit down on the computer, open up the game making program and just fire on into it. But what we need to be actually doing is really designing the level first. So not even on a computer, getting a bit of pen and paper, drawing out what the level looks like. Identifying what are the challenges going to be in this game. You know, are there going to be things that will kill your character? Are there going to be power-ups you have to get? Are there challenges you have to get past? So you need to start thinking about, well, if there's going to be challenges you have to get past and you need a power-up, where's the power-up going to go in the game to allow you to get to that next particular part? Is it actually possible to get past those challenges? And is it pretty clear to the player how to go about doing it? Or is there a way for them to work on it? Key point 3 is to build on the challenges. I used the example of Angry Birds earlier. So you start off, the very first level is just a really basic structure, has a pig on the top, has one type of bird, and that's it. As the game goes on though, the challenges get harder. You need to actually become proficient in using the different birds and making them fly around in different ways so that you can destroy the pigs. They need to get harder and harder. So the skills you use in one level or you build in one level need to be used in the next. The fourth key point is the mission of the game clear? Do you have some idea of what you actually have to do? And yes, you might. You were the one that made the game. What about the average person that's playing it? Do they have any sort of clue whatsoever? How are you going to get the message across? Is it a non-playing character that you run into and they talk? Is there signs somewhere? Is there instructions at the start? What about instructions when you're playing the game? Is there some sort of hint box that you can go to? All right, so you need to actually think about, will people understand what my game is about? Or is it just some standard thing? They're running around, they don't actually know what they're doing. Finally, this wasn't one of the points from Paul. This is my advice to you. The simplest games can be the best. One of the largest growth areas in gaming at the moment is casual games. The games aren't complex. They're just really simple concepts. So don't try to make Call of Duty on your first game. Think about what's going to be a challenging, exciting game for someone. And it doesn't need to be really, really in-depth and take ages to do. Okay guys, thanks for listening. Good luck in making your games. I look forward to seeing some fantastic results soon.